Hello and welcome to Hatha Yoga with Catherine for beginners. And as usual, we're going to lie down on our mats and we're going to start with a short relax and then our warm-up, our poses, and then the relax at the end. So please join me, lie down on the mat. I've got my socks on this morning just for the relax, and once we get going, then I'll take them off. So if you have socks on, keep them on for the warm-up. I'll tell you when to take them off. So let's get going. So we're lying down flat on the back, legs straight, heels together. Allow the feet to relax out to the sides. We're going to place our hands by our sides, palms facing up. And for the yogis that find it really uncomfortable with the lower back, with the legs straight, then just bend those knees, place the feet on the edge of the mat, and then just relax those knees together. So once you're in that position, you should be completely, totally relaxed. For the rest of us, legs are straight, heels together, feet relaxed out to the sides. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. And then as we relax, we're breathing through the nose. And as we breathe in through the nose, we're going to fill those lungs with air. So just feel the tummy pushing out as we fill the lungs right to the bottom, and then just feel it drop away again as we exhale again, nice and gently through the nose. So just a bit of breathing on your own time, just getting comfortable. As we're relaxing the body, the mind, as I always say to my face-to-face class, when we did do face-to-face classes, the day is outside the door, that door is closed, and this is the time that we give back to ourselves to work on building body strength and balance and flexibility. But most important of all is to relax the mind. So with the Hatha Yoga, we don't push our bodies to the very limit. We only do what our bodies allow us to do at that point in time. So for beginners, you might find you really stiff and you're not flexible at all. But that will all develop over time. Same with the strength and the balance. It takes time. It doesn't happen in 6 weeks or 3 months. It takes longer than that. But the more you do the yoga, the more you find you'll enjoy it and actually crave it. So during our yoga session with the relax at the beginning and the relax at the end, when it goes quiet, it's helping you to clear your mind and just be in the moment. So don't panic. You're going to move those toes, move those fingers. But please remember, the mind is in the presence, in the room, and we are doing yoga. We're going to bend those knees, bring them up to the chest. You can either hug your knees or your shins, or if it's uncomfortable, just clasp the hands behind the knees. So whichever's more comfortable for you. And then just ever so gently just rock from side to side. That's just easing the back out, just rounding the back on the mat after lying flat. Okay, we're going to start with our warm-up now. So we're going to release the hands, place them palms down on the mat just by your sides. We're going to push those feet up to the ceiling. So hopefully I've created a rectangle with the legs and the body. I can't see, I haven't got a mirror here. So we're going to start with pointing the toes. So we're pointing them at the ceiling and then we're flexing them. So in other words, pointing them down at the face. Try and keep the legs as straight as possible. If the knees are still slightly bent, because you need to develop the stretch in the back of the legs, that's fine. So point and flex, point and flex. So just on your own time, just carry on. So here we are warming up the feet, the ankles, the shins, the calves. With my socks on now, I can feel my feet are nice and warm, and that's important. Our Hatha yoga is not done in the cold. You need to have a nice, warm, comfortable room to do it in. If the room isn't too warm, then at least put some layers on. My room's nice and warm. Okay, we're going to keep those feet still, just relax them a moment. So keeping the legs still, we are going to do circles with the feet. So it doesn't matter which way you go first, because we're going to go the other way afterwards. So keep those legs still. Just lost track then. Now we're going to go the other way. So it's still warming up the feet and the ankles. And we're going to keep those feet still. We're going to lower the legs down to the mat. So I'll count you down as per the clock, but please keep breathing, don't hold the breath. It's going to be easier for you to lower your legs. So you have to breathe through this exercise. So when you're ready, we're going to lower those legs to 5 past, 10 past, quarter past. Keep breathing, 20 past, 25 past, and gently on the mat for half past. Don't bash those heels. Relax, take a nice deep breath. We're going to repeat that. So if it's easier for you to bend your knees first and then straighten your legs, you can do that. Or if you can lift them up from lying down there, take a nice deep breath. And then as we exhale, lift those legs back up again. So when you're ready, lower those feet to 5 past, 10 past, quarter past. Keep breathing. 20 past, 25 past, and heels gently on the mat for half past. Relax, breathe. And we're going to do that the last time. One more time. Take a nice deep breath. And then as we exhale, lift them up. When you're ready, keep breathing, and we're going to lower those feet to 5 past, 10 past, quarter past, 20 past, 25 past, and heels gently on the mat for half past, and relax. Nice deep breath. So that was helping to warm up the core muscles, so tummy and the back. Always yawn. And if you're yawning, have that yawn, don't suppress it. Just enjoy it. So we're going to bend the knees, bring them back to the chest. Just give them another hug. Just allow them. Remember, you can also clasp your hands behind your knees. So there's always a slightly different way to do some things in yoga. I beg your pardon, I've got a frog in my throat. Okay, we're going to come up into a sitting position. So if you're okay with your back and you want to cross your legs and rock up, you're welcome to do that. My back is really hollow and I find it hurts me, so unclasp my hands, just roll over onto the right side, put my left hand down and push myself up. And right, turn around and face the camera. For those of you that can cross your ankles, do so. I'm just going to fasten my hair, otherwise it will interfere with the mic. Okay. If you have stiff knees, then I suggest just to have those knees straight, just with a slight bend in them, because we're not looking to straighten them. So, excuse me, that should be more comfortable for you. So for the rest of us, we still got our socks on because we're not standing up yet. Just relax the hands onto the knees, and we're going to start with our shoulder shrugs. So we have done them in previous yoga sessions. So that's breathing in, bringing those shoulders up, exhaling and dropping them down. So when you're ready, breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Last time, in and out. We're going to place our hands on our shoulders and we're going to make circles with the elbows. So just nice gentle circles. You can close your eyes while you do it and just enjoy it. So we're obviously warming up the shoulders, the back. And we're going to go the other way. Always just breathing gently. And when you've finished, just bring those hands back to the knees. And lastly, for the neck, we are going to do our neck rolls. So we just gently drop the chin onto the chest. We breathe in, bring the left ear over the left shoulder. Exhale, chin on the chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And exhale, chin on the chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. And exhale, chin on the chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And exhale, chin on the chest. One more time. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. And exhale, chin on the chest. And inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And exhale. exhale nice and gently. Just bring the chin back to the chest. And when you're ready, just look up again. From here we're going to come up into a standing position to start our yoga poses today. So if you need to come into your hands and knees to stand up, that's fine. Or if you can stand up from crossed legs, that's really good. So just place your hands by your sides, lean forward, push yourself up, and up you come. If you're not comfortable with doing that, just gently come up into a standing position. So we're going to start with mountain pose, and I make sure that I've got my heels on the edge of my mat, because then I know my feet are equal, nice and straight, equally spaced, nice and straight, facing the front, hip width apart. I'm talking too much. We are pulling in the tailbone, the tummy. We're just going to roll those shoulders away from the ears when we place our hands by the sides. And if you have the balance, you may close your eyes. If not, just choose a spot in front of you. We're just breathing gently. We're going to do everything a little bit slower and a little bit longer today. We're going to breathe in. As we do that, we're going to raise our arms up to the ceiling. So here we are in extended mountain pose. We're going to try and touch the ceiling up there, but keep the shoulders away from the ears. Just breathing gently. We're going to prepare for half moon, so you may keep your arms parallel, or if you wish, just place the hands together above the head. Press those thumbs together. When you're ready, take a nice deep breath. And then as we exhale, just bend to the left, so it's opposite to me. Just keep breathing. Breathe in gently, come back to the center, and then as we exhale, just gentle bend or half moon to the right. Just keep breathing. Breathe in, gently come back to the center. Push those arms up to the ceiling and gentle exhale as we lower those arms down. Just move those arms a little bit. It always gets me in my arms. Okay. From here, I'd like us to do chair. So stand where you are with your feet where they are. I'm just going to turn to the side so that you can see me. So the feet are still hip width apart, nice and straight in front of us. We're going to breathe in, bring our arms up to approximately that position. And as we exhale, push that tailbone out. And it's going into a very small, not even a squat. Check the knees and toes. Knees need to be behind the toes. Just breathing gently. In, come to a standing position, and then just gently lower those arms down as you exhale. Let's take a nice deep breath. Breathe in, bring those arms up to that position again, and as we exhale, push that tailbone out, bending from the hips. Check knees and toes, knees behind the toes. Just breathing gently. Breathe in, come to a standing position, exhale gently, lower those arms down. Okay, keep your feet where they are. We're going to do yoga mudra. So we're going to clasp the hands behind the back. So we're just gently pulling the shoulders back a bit. We still got the tailbone tucked in, tummy tucked in. We're going to lift those hands 1 inch away from the tailbone so the arms are as straight as possible. Just breathing gently. So if you suffer from glaucoma, just keep holding this position. Please don't bend forward. Take a nice deep breath. And then as we exhale, bend from those hips. Use those hips, bend, bend, bend. Keep the back straight. Then relax the head, relax the back. And just feel those arms if they're going to pop over the shoulders. So the arms as straight as possible. Bending forward, breathing gently. Just drop that head right down. Breathe in, come back to a standing position. Exhale, lower those arms. Just let go of the arms a moment, or the hands, should I say. So we're going to repeat that again. Place those hands, cross them together again, pull in the tummy, the tailbone, bring those shoulders down away from the ears, lift the hands away from the tailbone, about 1 inch, just breathing gently. So even just the first part of this is nice to do if you're sitting a lot. Just get up for a moment, do this, and then let go of the hands. So we're going to take a nice deep breath again. And then as we exhale again, bend from those hips. Use those hips to bend back as straight. And then relax the head, relax the back, and feel as if those arms are going to flop over the back over the head. Just breathing gently. Take a nice deep breath, using those hips, come back to a standing position. Exhale, lower those arms, let go, and feel actually as if your arms are going to fly out to the side. I'd like us to, oh, there's the cat. I don't know if you can see her. We have a cat called Misty, and she's just come in. And she's going to go and sit on the windowsill. So we're going to do a nice stretch. So we're going to stand those feet as far apart as possible. Again, I put my heels on the edge of the mat so that I know that I'm not standing skew with my feet, so my hips are going to be nice and straight as well. So the further apart you can take your legs, the better. If you put your hands out to the sides there, the feet should really be almost under the hands. So we're going to breathe in, bring those arms up to the ceiling, and then as we exhale, bend from those hips so the back is straight. Back is straight, coming down, 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 bending from those hips. If you can get to the mat, if you can place your hands flat on the mat, that's good. If you're just getting the fingertips on the mat, that's good as well. If you're just up there, it depends on your flexibility and your hips. So we're going to walk those hands forward, just a little bit, not much at all. I don't want you slipping on the floor. And then we're going to push that head
back through the arms. Just breathing gently. We're going to walk the hands back to the mat. We're going to take hold of the ankles if your stretch is there. If your stretch is not there, then just below the knees is fine. Just keep breathing. As I've said before, don't be in a panic and try and do what I'm doing, but as close as possible. Remember, it takes time. It takes years to develop the stretch and the flexibility in yoga. The head is relaxed down. We're going to let go of the ankles and still bending forward. We're going to take an elbow in each hand and we're still hanging forward. If the stretch is too much in the legs, just come up a little bit. Unclasp those hands, let them hang down. Then what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in, bring those hands back up again so the back is straight. We're tucking the hips forward again. We're exhaling and we're lowering those arms down. So we're just going to bring those legs together a moment, just move those arms and just relax the legs a little bit. So I'm just going to turn to the side. The feet are hip width apart again, nice and straight in front of us, and we're doing a half forward bend. So we're bending from the hips. Remember, always bend from the hips and not the back. So we're pushing those hips down, and we're just going to rest our hands on our knees, and hopefully my back is nice and straight. Just breathing gently. Tuck in the tummy. And breathing gently from here, we're just going to lower right down into a forward standing bend. So if you want to take hold, if you can take hold of your ankles, so we're just going to lower the head right down. If you're just there, taking hold of there, if you can take hold of there, that's fine. So we're tucking that head right in. Legs are straight. Unclasp the hands, just allow them to hang down onto the mat. We're going to roll back up like a rag doll, so coming up really nicely, gently, slowly. There's no rush. Here we are bending the back until we get back up. Just roll those shoulders. We're going to come down into a sitting position. So if you get down on your hands and knees, however it is, you can cross those ankles and come back down again. For those that can cross the ankles, that's fine. And if the knees are stiff or you've had knee operations, replacements and that, just slightly straight in front of you, and even just like that is fine as well. I'm going to do a breathing exercise, and it is one of the ones that is in the library, and it's called Breath of Fire. So sit comfortably, nice and erect, We're going to breathe in and out first. And breathe in, breathe out. And then when you've breathed, I'll start all of that again. So I'll demonstrate. So what I've done there is breathe in, breathe out, and then snap the lungs again to get that last bit of air out. So it's a breathing in, breathing out. So contract the tummy and the lungs and push the last bit of air out. Then breathe gently once or twice. And we'll breathe in. And again, breathe in. Breathing gently. So by breathing gently a little bit in between, it will help combat dizziness because we're pushing all the air out the lungs. If you are feeling dizzy, then just discontinue doing the breath of fire. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out, snap it. Just breathe gently. I'm going to turn to the side. We are going to do some forward bending stretches. As usual, pull flesh out from underneath the tailbone. Legs are nice and straight because it's far too easy to do that. We're looking to develop the stretch. Place our hands by the sides. Breathe in, bring those arms up, and then as we exhale, bending forward from the hips. So back is straight. Take hold of where you get to. If it's just there, keep that back straight, and eventually the stretch will develop and you'll get down there. Just take hold of where you get to. Keep the back straight, breathing gently. Breathe in, bring those arms up to the ceiling. Gentle exhale, lower them down. So we're going to bend the left leg, place the sole of the foot onto the right thigh. As always, if the knees are stiff, just a gentle bend because you're still going to get down. Get your stretch in. Hands by the sides. Breathe in, bring those arms up. And then as we exhale, come down again, bend from the hips. Take hold of where you get to and keeping the back straight, head up. Breathing gently. Breathe in, bring those arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower them down. Swap that over. So the left leg is straight, the right knee is bent, sole of the foot on the thigh. If those knees are stiff, just have the foot on down by the ankle. Always flesh out from underneath the sitting bones. Hands by the sides. Breathe in, bring them up to the ceiling, and then as we bend forward from the hips, coming down, keep the back straight. Take hold of where you get to. So keep the back straight, head up. Breathing gently. breathe in, bring those arms up, and gentle exhale. Straighten that leg out, just relax a moment. I'm going to turn to the front, and again we're just going to cross those ankles and sit comfortably, or if it's just more comfortable, just to have the legs gently in front of you. We are going to do the firefly meditation. So we sit, you can relax your hands onto your knees, just sit with the spine nice and comfortably erect, and you can close your eyes and I'll direct you. So we're just breathing in, breathing out. So as you're breathing in nice and gently, just imagine a wave rising up in your body, and then gently exhale through the nose and imagine light emanating from every pore in your body. Just breathe gently after that, so imagine all that light as you're breathing in and out. If you wish, you can call on the spirit of the firefly and ask, "Be with me and help me to emanate light as naturally and as effortlessly as you do." Sit for a few moments, just imagine that light emanating from every pore of your skin. Breathe in nice and gently, in through the nose, out through the nose. The reason why I like that meditation is it helps to build and protect our personal boundaries. You may notice when you get close to people, and maybe strangers, and you feel you want to step away a little bit because they seem to be coming into your personal boundary. So what this meditation does is it helps us protect that boundary, to make it stronger, and also not to take on other people's negative energy if they're coming too close to us. I'm one of those people that unfortunately feel other people's sadness. I cry very easily at a drop of a hat. So I love this meditation, and it does help me to be stronger within myself and to push that negative energy away from me, and to be stronger and not to cry so much. So they call people like myself, they call us empaths. So that brings us to the end of our session today. So we're going to do our relaxation. So as usual, I'm going to turn around, put my socks on because it is chilly today. Let's get my socks on, and also my throw, because I love my throw for relaxation. So again, for those that can keep the legs straight and do not, you haven't got problems with the back, legs straight, heels together,
feet relax out to the sides. For the rest that are battling a little bit with the with the back, remember, bend your knees, put them together, and feet on the edge of the mat. I'm just going to tuck my arms in because there's a door here and I can feel the draft. So pull that, throw up, or if you've got your hoodie on. So heels together, feet relaxed, wiggle yourself so that you're really nicely relaxed. Hands by the sides, palms facing up. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. And then just breathing gently. As always, I have a little routine that I like to do for relax. It really helps the body to relax, and it helps the mind as well. So remember, our door is still closed and our minds are still here in the room doing yoga. So this is almost like a bit of a meditation. So just keep breathing, breathing gently. We're going to raise the left foot off the mat. So the left leg is off the mat. Just keep breathing. So it's about 1 inch, the heel's about 1 inch off the mat. So it's just a guess. So keep it there, keep breathing. So relax the foot onto the mat. Breathing gently. We're going to raise the left leg off the mat. Just keep breathing. Relax the right leg onto the mat. Let the heels find each other again. Or if your knees are bent, then just put those knees back together again. So the bottom half of the body is really nicely relaxed. So we're going to lift the left arm off the mat. So the hand's about 1 inch off the mat. Bottom half of the body is relaxed. So that left arm is doing all the work. I'm going to relax that left arm back onto the mat, nice and gently. So the bottom half of the body, the left side's relaxed. I'm going to raise the right arm off the mat, again about 1 inch. So the bottom half, left side's all relaxed. It's that right arm now doing all the work and breathing gently. Don't hold the breath. Relax the right arm back onto the mat. The feet, the legs, the hips, hands, arms, shoulders, back, tummy, the neck, all nicely relaxed. Just breathing gently. Eyes are closed. The mind is clear. I will talk you all the way through it. You don't need to be watching the video now. going to give ourselves a nice big smile. Firstly, because we've given ourselves about an hour of yoga to build body strength and relax and flexibility and stretching and balancing. But also, by doing that, we've worked on the mind. We've helped to relax the mind. And then by smiling and laughing, we help to release good endorphins. And those endorphins are very good for the immune system. So we should always be laughing and smiling. Breathing gently. By smiling, we relax the facial muscles, the forehead, the cheeks. We're going to relax the bottom jaw away from the top one. And then gently relax the tongue onto the bottom jaw. And lastly, we're going to relax the eyes nice and gently back into their sockets. You are now totally relaxed. Body's relaxed. Mind is relaxed. Breathing gently. Mind is clear. Breathe gently. It's going to go quiet for a moment. We're gently going to move those toes, move those fingers. So this is the last part of our relax. I'd like you still to keep your eyes closed. Just listen to my voice, just follow my instructions. We're gently going to bend those knees. Bring those legs back to the chest. Just give them a hug. Hug the knees or the shins, or just clasp your hands behind your knees. Just gently roll from side to side. Just ease that back out, or just lie still, whichever's more comfortable for you. Take a nice deep breath in and out. With the eyes still closed, we're gently going to come up into a sitting position. So whichever's more comfortable for you. Cross the legs, roll up or roll onto your right side. I'm just going to turn around again and hope that I am facing the camera nice and square on. My eyes are still closed. If you can cross your ankles, please do so. For the yogis, if it's more comfortable with your legs straight in front of you with the knees slightly bent, then that as well. So eyes are still closed, just follow my voice. We're going to bring the palms, the hands together. We're going to rub them, generate some heat on those palms. Place them over the eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop them down, generate some heat. Place them over the eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Generate some heat. Place them over the eyes. And then just hold them there, just breathing gently. Just feel those warm palms on the hands. Eyes are still closed. When you're ready, with the eyes still closed, you may lower your hands down to your knees, or if you wish, bring the palms of the hands together, press those thumbs together, and then just touch the thumbs onto the chest bone. I can't do that because I'm going to interfere with the mic. Put your thumbs onto your chest bone. Come as close as possible as I can. When you're ready, you may open your eyes at your own time. Thank you for doing Hatha Yoga with Catherine for beginners. Namaste.